Elena didn't notice him the first day. Or the second. By the third, it became impossible not to. He always came in around noon, right when her shift got busy. He never ordered much. Just coffee. Black. No sugar. Then he'd sit at the same table by the window and stay there for hours. At first, she thought he was working. But his laptop was never on. And his eyes were never anywhere but on her. Table 6 is staring again, her coworker whispered. Elena didn't look. People stare. Not like that. She made the mistake of glancing over. He didn't look away. Something about that unsettled her, not boldness, not arrogance. Just persistence. Quiet, patient, unblinking. Like he had nowhere else to be. Elena had learned to notice things like that. It was how she survived now. Routine. Awareness. Distance. Her life had been loud once, filled with laughter that didn't feel forced, with mornings that didn't start in exhaustion. That was before the divorce. Before the nights spent arguing in whispers so a 5-year-old wouldn't hear. Before she found the messages. Before everything broke. Now, life was simple. Work. Rent. Bills. Repeat. And silence, heavy, constant silence, waiting for her at home. By the second week, the man by the window became a problem. He never spoke. Never approached. Just watched. Every day. Same time. Same table. Same eyes. It got under her skin. She started avoiding his side of the cafe, letting others take his orders. Keeping her head down. Keeping distance. It didn't matter. She still felt him there. The day he finally spoke, she was already carrying too much. You look tired. She froze. He was standing at the counter now, closer than ever. Up close, he looked younger than she expected. Mid-20s. Clean, composed, but there was something uncertain in his eyes, like he wasn't used to this. I'm working, she said flatly. I know. Then don't comment on how I look. He hesitated. I didn't mean. Look, she cut in, her voice sharper than she intended, you've been coming here every day, sitting there, staring at me for hours. It's not normal. That hit him. She saw it. But she didn't stop. I don't know what you think this is, but I'm not interested. Please don't come back. He didn't. Not the next day. Not the day after. Elena told herself that was a good thing. One less thing to worry about. But her eyes kept drifting to the empty table by the window. And the silence at home felt heavier than usual. On the fourth day, he came back. And this time, he was different. There was a bruise along his jaw. A cut near his eyebrow. His hands, when he wrapped them around his cup, were scraped, raw. He didn't look at her. Not once. She ignored it the first day. The second, she told herself it wasn't her problem. By the third, she couldn't take it anymore. Because she knew what it looked like to carry pain and pretend it wasn't there. She had done it for years. She walked over and set down a napkin, a cup of ice, and a small first aid kit. He looked up, surprised. You should clean that, she said quietly. I'm fine. You're not. A pause. His eyes searched hers. Why do you care now? She crossed her arms, defensive out of habit. Because I'm not heartless. That almost made him smile. She sat down across from him. What happened? Nothing. That's not nothing. Silence stretched. Then, reluctantly, I get into arguments.